now that I got the car turned around, we can start off with the modification, because in this video we're actually going to be adding a modification to the back. And the modification actually is going to be adding a light, swapping this little plastic whatever trim piece and throwing in a light. So let's unbox the box I got and see which light I chose. Okay, so I got the box semi opened up just to make it a little easier to open with one hand, but I haven't looked at anything yet. So now let's take off this paper, and then first off, let's start off with this little e-brake button. That's what I got for it, because the one I have is a little bit messed up, so put that aside. And then this right here should be the plug and play harness for the light right here. So if we pull this out, right here is going to be the light. It's an OLM light for the back right there. I got the light right here. Come on, man. And here's the light. So I don't want to take this blue tape off yet because I want to leave it on while installing it, but this is essentially how it should look. So I got the clear one just to match with those, because those are pretty much, you can see the red on it. So I got this one so you can see the red outline to match that. Okay, I got everything laid out right here. Now it's time to head onto the car and get to installing it. First off, I started by taking everything out of my trunk. Now I have to take out the trunk mat and some of this molding to get to the tail light. But once you pull this part of the mat up, there should stay stuck. There should be a clip right behind this part right here, so you just got to pull that off. After you pull off that clip, well, there actually should have been 3, but my car didn't have 3, so I just had to take off 1. But after that, anyway, what you got to do is you just pull up and it should just clip off, and you could just set that aside. Once you're here and you have this removed, there should be a clip right here. Once you remove that clip, you should just be able to easily pry this back and get to all the tail light wiring. And then to get to the bottom of the light, there's a grommet right here, and that leads directly to where this light is, or where this little trim piece is, until we put the light. Okay, so now we have to go on the back bumper and then go behind this, and there should be a clip right there and a clip right there, and then we should just take those off to make it easier to pull this back and get to the back of this. Okay, so now getting back under the car again. I'm not really sure if I can film this because I can't see, but once you pry this back, you should be able to see the little back end of the trim piece, and then there's 2 clips on the bottom and 2 clips on the top. You just push those in and the whole light should come out, or the little trim piece, you just push it outwards. You can see right there it's empty. I just popped this out. There was 2 clips. It's right, oh wait, whoops, I'm not even putting it in the camera. Right here on this side and another one on this side, and then one on the bottom and one here, and then this literally just pops out. So now this thing is trash. Let's dump this out and let's start putting the new light in. Next we got to get this clip right here and put it on the tab right there. I don't know if I can zoom in to see. Right there. I don't know, I can't really see it. Right there. There's a hole right there. Just put the clip on there. Once you have the clip installed back there, you got to get this little bracket part, and these little leg pieces should go behind this and under. I don't know if you can see, but it just goes behind that and under. And then these bracket pieces go on the outside of this, so they would be on this side over here, not here. It'd be over there. Once you put the bracket inside there, you get one of these screws, and then you screw it on to that one clip that we put on from the outside in. But you don't do it too much, because if you go past the clip, then it'll interfere with the light. So just go till it's flush with the clip. After we have that bracket installed and we have that one screw flush so it doesn't interfere with the light, we get the light, and then there should be 2 holes on the back of the light, one there and one there. And then once you push it through, there's 1 hole up there, if you can see it, and then 1 hole down there, and then you just get the screws and you bring them this way in towards the light. Once you got the light in and the screws inserted, let me see if I can show you guys. Right on the back up there, you got that screw and that screw. The first screw that we put in that I said to put flush, you could screw that one in all the way now. Once you get those 3 bolts tying down, you got to get this clip that came with your kit, and you just push it in on this left side. It should be up here on the upper left. I just ran the wire through the grommet right here, and all I got to do now is push it down through the hole and connect it to the other end of the light. Okay, so now I got the wire ran through the grommet and it's up here now. So I already started doing this, but what I got to do is I got to get these clips right here and put them to the end of this. Since I bought the plug and play kit, I just have to cut this off and then add that. Okay, so when you have the ends of these already done, they're just gonna end up connecting to the end of this. But first, what we got to do is we got to peel the back of this, go to the tail light, disconnect that one big white plug, and then that is gonna go to the end of this. And then where that white plug was connected, you're gonna connect this one. And then lastly, these are gonna go into this. Okay, I have everything roughly connected. Now I'm gonna go step on the brakes and see if this works. Let's see if this worked. Okay, so while doing the light, I found out that I actually wired it wrong. So the red on the light is actually supposed to go to the yellow on the plug and play harness, and the blue is supposed to go to the red on the plug and play harness. So let's swap those over and then get to programming the light. Okay, so I got everything put back in the car. This little trim, the carpet, all that. Now it's time for the final piece of installing. There we go. And the light is installed. Is it working? The light is installed and we're all good to go. I just looked back at the footage and I saw that the light turned on, which is good. And it also flashed, so it came out of the box exactly how I wanted it. Because I don't want the saw light, I want the flashing. That gives it the look I want. But yeah, pretty much right now I just gotta finish putting all this back together. Because you know I had to go back and like redo the wiring because they didn't go to the exact colors. But yeah, just follow what I did and it should be good to go. But yeah, programming shouldn't be that hard. All you have to do is hold the brake, and while you do that, turn the headlights on and off 3 times, I believe, and you should be good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.